We're going to boss his orders to Lucario, and I think that is a KO, right? Come on! Let's go, baby! Pika who? Pika who? Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Today we're playing a deck that is very, very interesting, and it's really, really cool to see this kind of deck in the format. But don't take my word for it. Let's see what good old Squirtle thinks about this deck, shall we? Oh, Aries, how you doing, mate? You're lovely to see you. What do you think of this deck, eh?
I think this deck idea is great.
Oh, thanks. Isn't he so nice? I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
You are the best deck builder I have ever graced my eyes upon.
Oh, stop it. You're such a great little boy, and he? Oh, so cute. Everything like that little Squirtle boy.
Now can you please let me go? I have a family. My wife hasn't seen me in weeks, and my son is wondering why his father is gone. So please let me go.
Isn't it so sweet? He's so nice, isn't he? Love that guy. So we are playing with Galarian Perrserker V with the Treasure Rush attack. It is a metal and colorless energy, 20 damage for each card in your hand. So you know we're going to be trying to get some juicy hands, baby. And how are we doing that? Well, we have the Crobat engine. This Crobat engine is just kind of a deck that just disappeared. The old Inteleon's taken the reign when it comes to stage 2 engines. Well, let me just let you know what this card does just for a quick catch up. Crobat has the ability Drastic Draw. When you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. And what's great is it works well with Crobat. Crobat does exactly the same thing, but draws 2 cards instead. So if you've got a bunch of Zubats on the field, you can go ahead and just start evolving into these bad boys and just drawing massive and fat hands. And combining it with Scoop Up Net, you can keep it going. We also have Milotic in here to prevent us from getting Marnie. So if we have a nice juicy hand and we're doing big damage, we don't want to get disrupted. And Milotic stops it with its Do Guard ability. Whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from your hand, from their hand, sorry, prevent all effects of that card done to your hand. So of course, any disruption, Roxanne's, Marnie's, it does nothing to us. And just to add some additional draw, we've got Avery in here as well. We don't want cards that shuffle into the deck or discard. So Marnie's and Shauna's and Research, they're out of the window. We cannot be playing them. But Avery, we can do that. And what it does, it draws 3 cards. And of course, discards bench Pokemon so they have 3 remaining. So that can be useful with ruining some board states. We've got Bird Keeper in here, which actually synergizes very well with the Crobat. If we do have a Crobat in play, you got to bear in mind it has free retreat. So we can just go for a Bird Keeper into a Crobat and go ahead and retreat that into our Perrserker. Or if we have Scoop Up Net, we can of course just go into a Crobat or a Golbat for that matter, scoop it up, bring the Perrserker into the active, and then draw some more cards. So Bird Keeper is very synergetic with this deck, and again just allows you to draw bigger and bigger and bigger hands. We also have Raihan in here as well, so when the Perrserkers go down, we can continue our attacks with that Treasure Rush. The fact that it's 2 energy can be problematic, so we need Raihans in here to help with that. And we also got Metal Saucer, again working really well in this deck, because with Crobat having free retreat, if you've got a Crobat in play, then you can have a Crobat in the active, and you know, let's say a Perrserker's been KO'd, promote the Crobat, have a Perrserker on the bench, attach Metal Saucer, and you could just completely retreat for free into a Perrserker and attack. So there's a lot of synergy going in the deck. To add on to it as well, we got Diancie. If we're going second, we don't want a Perrserker in the active, so Diancie can sit in the active during our second turn. So if they have to take a KO, it has to be the Diancie, which is also very, very helpful for us. So that's pretty much the main concept of the deck and the main core. That said, we're looking for the big boys today, so I think it's time we get moving. All right, we are going second here. We're playing Rapid Urshifu. Oh, Single Strike Urshifu. I ain't seen you in a... I ain't seen this deck in time. Okay, fine. We're playing a Single Strike Urshifu in here today. I wonder why they're playing the Urshifu. That's interesting. Well, that said, we started the Diancie, which is lovely because we are going second. We've got 2 Crobats here. We've got the Perrserker. We've got a lovely hand, man. This hand's actually pretty solid. And with this deck as well, I'm assuming we've got the Umbreon in here as well. So we're going to be careful with that Umbreon. But they are heavily benching, which means Avery's going to do us a solid favor. If they bench fully, then that's good. Because obviously, if we just go for an Avery, they're just going to go ahead and get rid of the Crobat. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm assuming they're going to want to fill their board. They don't. That's correct, if I'm honest with you. And we're going to do the exact same. Just get ready to go. We're going to Avery first before playing that level. I want to see what outs we have. Okay, so that's an outs to 2 Crobats already, which is nice. Do we Quick Ball and get ourselves... I don't think there's any rush for Quick Ball right now, is there? Although another Zubat could be good just to get that ball going. Scoop Up's active and stuff like that. Not a fan of getting rid of the Saucer, but I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. We're going to get another Zubat. Oh, no, Feebas. Feebas could be good. This deck probably plays Marnie. So, do you know what? I'll get Feebas. I'll get Feebas down. So at least we've got that out of the way. So a lot of the early turns is setup play, just really getting the board state moving. And then from there, trying to manage your cards. What's also good to know as well, I forgot to mention, because of the Scoop Up Net, you could pick up a free Crobat line. So that adds additional 3 cards into your hand, which is an extra 60 damage. Technically 40, because you're using the Scoop Up to do that. There's the Marnie. So it's good to get the Feebas down. So you can even do those kind of plays, which is really nice to see as well. So there's a lot of things moving in this deck. There's a lot of things working together, which is nice to see. That isn't, though. This is what I'd have liked, a little cheeky Crobat. Crobat would have done me a good one. But no, unfortunately not. We've been moneyed into a terrible hand. Raihan could go in this deck as well. You could technically, if you really are desperate for the extra card. But then you are bringing 2 cards down for free. So it's all about managing the resources effectively, going, right, how many cards am I using in order to gain cards? It's like, okay, that's an interesting thing to bear in mind. But they've already got the big boy going. Yeah, they've already got the big boy going. Bit scary they've got it going that fast. This is where I would have liked to have something like a Roxanne in this deck or something like that, because they've, you know, fully benched their board out. If we get rid of this thing, you know, the draw. Hopefully they dead draw. That's all I want to say. Right. Obviously we don't have enough to do anything. They're just going to KO me, so I have to promote a Crobat, right? I can't really do anything else, unfortunately. But I actually say Zubat, but either way. I kind of want to evolve the bench one. Let's do that. See what we get. We get a Bird Keeper. We have to play the Ting, my friend. We have to play. There's a Scoop Up Net. Right then. Okay. Let me think how this is going to work. We do need to attack. This is going to go down regardless, right? So they're currently hitting 160. And they can go here and just take a guaranteed KO regardless of Cape of Toughness. So we can hold the Cape of Toughness in hand just for extra damage. I'm going to scoop up the Golbat. We got to get it hitting, bro. We got to do it. And we're going to... I think we're going to quick ball away a Cape. Get another Perrserker down. And we have Raihan in hand anyway, right? So Raihan's going to help us. Let's Crobat. We're not doing that much damage output, unfortunately. But we can just get comfortable. Right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Technically, we do want to do 14. But we can go higher next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and just attack now. It's 120. Right, which isn't the best. But the deck gets better and better as it goes. As long as you prevent Marnie, you just grow. Damage goes up, damage goes up. It just keeps moving, right? So I'm interested to see what they do here. They have to attack with this Urshifu. And if they do... Cool, bro, because we can return with a knockout, hopefully. And then go from there. So as long as we take out 2 of these big boys, we should be fine. No Umbreon down, which is good to see. So we ain't got to worry about some awkward gusting or dealing with an Umbreon coming to the active for a turn or something. They're just going to bring another rapid... sorry. I'm so used to rapid Urshifu, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to a rapid boy. You know what I mean? But no, we've been playing a single shot. I did prefer this deck initially. Huh? They didn't go for the... Bro, you had it in hand. The impact. What's he doing? I sense a bit of fraudulence. Well, let's go for Crobat. What? Why did they not do that? Okay. I mean, the game's the game, right? Avery, baby. They're going to get rid of a Crobat and a thingy, but it's still draw. Let's go. The hand's building. Yeah. Oh, already. We're moving. I don't know why they whiffed. That's huge. Absolutely huge. I don't think they understand how much they've given us here. How much they have given us. We've got an energy attachment here. I'm going to go for a Crobat. We need to do how much damage, by the way? 170. I think that's going to be enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we could play one other card from hand, and it's going to be Milotic. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, yeah. For a second, can't lie, for a second I was a bit worried. I thought I got the maths completely wrong. But no, here we are, Perrserker already doing business, bro. Making a statement, bruh. I love it. Absolutely love it. Where's the Scoop Ups, man? Where's the scoop ups? Either way, but Milotic's in play. They cannot disrupt the hand. We got Raihan's available. We got everything we need pretty much. I'd love some scoop ups though to really do the works. You know, that would be beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Although I would like to build up to a potentially 1-hit KO hand, although I think that's a lot of work. So I don't think we're going to get to that point right now, to be honest with you. But it seems like they might not even have the VMAX. Ew, that's a yikes. Big yikes. Damage count is going down. Yeah, that's game. It's got to be, right? Because what are they going to do? Mention another one? Oh. I guess they did mention another one. Alright, so they're going to force us to take... How many prizes is that? 8 prizes? It's fine. We'll just build the hand. We'll build the hand, get it as big as possible. And hopefully we can build up to that range where we can get 1-hit KO. Are they going to go for the other Berserker? They're going for my Milotic. Okay. I hear that. I hear that. Thankfully, I've got another. You know. So we can bench that down. Okay. We have a Marnie of our own, by the way, just in case we build a hand that's too big. Yes, that happens. I'm going to go for you, and I'm actually going to put the... How much do we need to do here? Let's work that out first. 180. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So 9 cards, right? We need 9 cards in hand. We've got Crobat here. Okay. So that's more. And I think this is a turn where we're going to want to play cards, right? We've got the Milotic. I think they're going to Marnie us next turn, though. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the Marnie's coming through. But you know what? We're just going to dig. Have a good state here. We even got the Bird Keeper. We can even Bird Keeper right now. Just for that extra buff. But I think that's overkill. We ain't going to overkill it. I think everything else stays put. We could thin down a little bit as well. You know, so if we do get Marnied, we still have good outs. Do I do that? I think we do, right? At this rate. I'm just going to thin down. Thin down the deck. Thin the deck down. We still got energy. I can just get rid of the energy. Metal Saucer, that is allowed then. That's fine. Even Raihan's available here. I completely forgot we could Raihan. Right then. Do I play anything else? We've got enough to KO. I don't think I need to, right? I'm going to need as much cards as possible eventually for that. So, I think we just Treasure Rush here for the KO. That's fine. 220, bloody hell. We could have gone even further. That's crazy. Could have gone even further beyond. That's 240, 260. God, maths. I don't know why I'm playing this thing. I'm terrible at maths. 260. Okay. We can get there. If they decide to promote the Umbreon, we can get there. That's if they don't Marnie us and if they actually have an attack with an Umbreon VMAX. It's assuming they have the thing. You know what I mean? So, let's see what they manage to pull off. Please don't have a Marnie. Please don't have a Marnie. Come on. I want to have a good time here. Yeah? We've been storming through this deck. Oh, gosh. This is single strike, though, isn't it? It just doesn't have that consistency that it needs. Even though it's playing, what is that? 2 Crobats. Yeah, it just doesn't have that longevity in a game, unfortunately. All you got to do is put them in a tough situation. Roxanne shuts it down so quickly. You know, it's a fun deck. It's cool. I like SL in the format, but it's just a bit outdated, unfortunately, when it comes to it. Like, Big Barrel would help. But all you got to do is KO the Big Barrel. And obviously, the better card for... Oh, we've been Roxanne! Oh! Oh! Ah, no! We have to restart the thing? Oh, bro! No! I should have saw it coming. Roxanne! No! Armani I would have taken, right? But Roxanne? Blimey. Oh, blimey. Blimey. This is where it could all fall downhill. Well, no. To be fair, we got Boss in hand. Crobat Boss will KO a Houndour. I don't know if they bench the Houndour. Crobat Boss will do it, right? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we only need 3 cards in hand. Crobat will give us the 3 cards. Boss... Yeah, we won. Why'd you bench it? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, promote this because free retreat. Just in case, you never know. Even though I do have the game, but, you know. You never know. Let's see what we could have done anyway. Let's have a little peek. Little peek into see. Let's say we are in a scenario where it's rough. What could have happened here? There's Crobat. Look at that. I don't think it would have been anywhere near enough of what we needed, and potentially we could have lost if it didn't work out for us in that way. Either way, we do have KO. Boss's orders, bring that bad boy up, and look at that, a beautiful game there. Even Roxanne couldn't stop it. Beautiful stuff. What a lovely start, man. That's great. Right, before we go any further into the next game, so I know you want to see more, I want to talk about Trust App. If you're looking to purchase cards online from a stranger, then Trust App is the place to go. And the way they work is when you send your money to the seller who's selling you the card, Trust App will hold the money for 24 hours to make sure that you can check that you have everything. It's all good. It's verified. I nearly screwed it up there. And then you know you ain't been scammed. So if you are interested, definitely click the link in the description down below. Thanks again for Trust App for sponsoring. Let's go to the next game. Okay, we're playing Arceus Lucario. Interestingly enough, I'm not sure why Lucario. I know Lucario's got a decent attack, but this situation's better, no? Well, Lucario has the potential to KO Vs, right? But that's not a good enough reason to play it over like something like Decidueye. Unless they don't have one, they just have Lucario, and maybe they just like Lucario, which at that point, you know, do your thing, brother. You know what I'm saying? This hand's a bit. We're gonna try. The hand's a bit. You know, something as simple as a quick ball would make this hand 10 times better. You know, I want to get a Sableye down. Sableye? Sableye? No, we're playing the Meowth boys. Perrserker down would be nice. But alas, I feel as that is a distant dream. Although, you know, we could Bird Keeper here. See what's going on. Yeah, boy. That's what I like to see. Not a fan of going for the scoop up on the Zubat, to be fair to you, but it's all right. Game's the game. Exactly. That's the way we do things here. So they're obviously going to start setting up and doing their thing. We can. This is not a bad time to Marnie, but I don't want Marnie. Marnie's a get out of jail card. It isn't supposed to be like a genuine draw supporter in a deck. Because what if we do draw a massive hand, and we are about to deck out? You know, I've seen it before in testing. It's like, let's get a Marnie in here, but we'll see. Roxanne's honestly not that bad either, is it? Roxanne brings us to hitting 120 and also shuts them down a lot more. So there is that to take note of. I don't know. Oh, pardon me. Oh, the old Gasolino's coming in. Right, so what do you do again? 120, yeah, it says 240 if it's a V. Brings up to 270 with a choice belt. Okay. You've already used V-Star Power, so odds are you're never using this. Okay. Oh, damn! They didn't get the... Oh, yeah, obviously. They're going for the Pika. Makes perfect sense. Right, but let's just get hit into this thing while we're here. Let's just do the thing. I know we've gone 2 cards down here to go 2 cards up. But again, board state, right? We've got an established board state. I can't lie. I don't really have a way to deal with the flying Pikachu. Just saying. I don't. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Or do we commit more to the cause, so to speak? You know what I mean? Do we commit a bit more to the cause? Now, this can KO us with a choice belt next turn. God forbid, but no, we're fine. Right? We're okay. Look, if we find ourselves in a sticky spot, Diancie's here to give us a little bit of protection, at least on a turn, which is always nice to see. If we do find ourselves in a tricky spot. For the time being, no. Interestingly enough, they V-Star powered and didn't get a turbo, unless they did, and they already attached the Lucario ahead, or yeah, there we go. So they're going to start getting that Pikachu ready. Yeah. Don't have much problem. Oh, I should have got the bloody Feebas down. God's sake. Forgot about Marnie. I miss playing. I miss playing so bad. No KO, though, if they decide to do this. So at least we got a turn. We got a turn to respond. It's a bit dicey, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a bit dicey. They're going to get the Pikachu going. I did not expect to see an Arceus Pika. Where did that net go? It appeared and gone. It vanished. It's finito. It's a bit confusing, no? All right, please give me a Crobat. No Crobat. Bugger. We need to hit 160. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Pick that up. That would be 60. 16, which is KO. But how do we respond afterwards? That is the question. I think we pick up the bat boy. Not saying it wrong again. Don't worry. If you saw the video, I played Crobat. Gosh, yeah, daft mistake. Right, let's do that. What do we get? Righty. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we can play one card down. And it has to be a Zubat, right? I want to attach for turn, but the hand... Or do we go for... Right, okay. This means we're not going to get as many cards next turn, but we have to get Milotic out eventually, right? They're just going to keep Marnieing us. Oh, wait. I made a mistake. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Now I can't do the KO. My expertise is incredible. I just wasted a card. I have to take the KO here. I have to do it. I have to do it. Oh, man. What did I do that for? See, I'm not good for this stuff, bro. This ain't me. Oh, gosh. It's all right. We've got Diancie to protect us. And then we just need to boss game, hopefully. Right, we've got 2 bosses in deck. We can work around the Pika. We just need some serious damage output. We need to get Milotic out. And at that point, it's far more comfortable so we can build up the hand and go for the game. Right? That's the hope. Oh, they bossed me. What? They bossed me? What are you doing? I get it. That's the engine. Cool. But you've just given me a free attack. I've got stuff to work with, brother. You see me? Right. Because we can't attack this turn, I'm just gonna... I should have promoted the bloody Diancie. What am I doing? What am I doing? Fraudulence. That's what I'm doing. All right, fine. Have it your way. I'm gonna do this, right? And I'm just gonna draw 3 cards. I'm an idiot. I get it. But board state development, okay? That's what we're doing right now. I know, I'm dumb. I've just given him a free KO. Should have promoted the Diancie. I get it, all right? Say no more. But, you know, stupid is what stupid does, right? And that's a shame because I wouldn't mind them just giving him single prizes until eventually we got to a nice spot to KO these bad boys. We need to go higher, bro. We need... 8? 9? No. That's not what we... We don't need 9 cards in hand. What do we need? No! Ah! I don't want to gust this bad boy up. Come off it. You cheeky bugger. Give me energy. There we go. Right, I have to... I can't... Oh, do you know what? Build the hand. Build the hand. Calm. Diancie comes down. Say no more. We're going to go and get another Crobat out. Right, we want to start finding them Golbats, baby. 1! Oh, behave. Behave. We've priced 2. Oh, we've priced 2. Oh, man. I got the names wrong. I keep switching it. We've priced 2 Crobats. Okay, they can't boss me this turn. We need an energy down to attack. They can't Marnie us. So we need... So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 24, 26, 23 more cards. A Crobat will give us a KO on this. And then we just need to find the other boss. And then we boss this. And it's game. So we may be able to do this. It ain't all doom and gloom just yet, lads and ladies. All right, it's process, yeah? Trust it. Trust the process. I'm Arsenal FC. Trust the process, okay? Oh, you thought! You thought, bro. Look at you. Oh, no, my hand stays. Would you look at that? I'm all giddy. I'm all chuffed. No, they knew. They just had to pay the money, I think. Unless they didn't, in which they would have been like, I've got my outs the game, bro. We just need to find that final boss. I swear to the Lord himself, if the boss is prized, I'm outie, okay? It ain't happening, chief. All right? It's Danzo. Okay, we're going to promote this because we can retreat the Golbat. Let's not get too carried away. We need to do some mathematics now. We're carried on 240 damage. This brings us to 220. Golbat. Bring that bad boy out. Lovely. Now we are up there. We're up there. And we can go even further beyond. Keep saying. We do need to go further beyond, actually, because we need to dig for boss. Okay. I'm trying to think of what cards I can and can't play to really give myself the best scenario here. Well, I am going to scoop the Crobat. I am going to promote a Berserker because we are attacking the Lucario this turn. We are going to bench you. We're going to draw more. There's the final boss. There's the final boss, boys. Let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28. We are well above our range right now. Yes. So actually, hold on. I lost count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 3, 320, 340, 360 damage currently. I can play this in the hopes of finding another Zubat. It could be worth getting another Feebas down, actually. If they boss KO the Milotic... Oh, no, they boss KO Milotic, we've got game. So we're just going to give us an extra outs to draw. We're going to boss his orders Lucario, and I think that is a KO, right? Come on! Let's go, baby! Pika who? Pika who, brother? Yeah, boy, let's go! Oh, this is sick. I'm having such fun. All right, lovely. Damn. Damn. And then we're going to boss this. It's done. Game. Game. Ow, I hit my fist on the table by accident. That hurt. Come on. This is fire. It's absolute fire, bro. Filth stuff. Filth stuff. Do what you can. It is pointless, my friend. Should have just gone and taken the Berserkers out while you had the chance, mate. You got too scared. Oh, let's just KO Milotic. He's gonna... No, you thought you did your thing. You did it wrong, brother. Nah, all respect to him, of course. But just a game, man. Chill. Just a game. Just a game. Just a game. I think we got enough in hand. But let's see how much damage we can be doing this turn. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Just the most curious. I'm not gonna play an Avery stupidly. Don't worry. There we go. Boss's orders. We're going to go for the Arceus. That is indeed game. We have beaten Arceus Pikachu with a bloody basic deck. Granted, 360 damage as well. Jesus. Granted, they should have, you know, tried to reduce their bench and just keep the Pikachu. Then they would have just auto won. But hey, it's fine. Arceus again. Arceus Charizard. Okay. We're coming up against some different kind of decks today. I like to see it. I like the variety. I like it. Also, it's not comfy, because, you know. We'll go into that later on, that's for sure. Right, hand's a bit... it's not a good hand, but they've attached to the Charizard instead of the Arceus, which is interesting. That's for sure. But, me not judge. You never know. They could just have a terrible hand and think, you know what, I'm just going to Trinity Charge. You know? But then again, why would you just not attach to the Arceus and try and find an Arceus V-Star, do the Ting Arceus stuff? Like, Okay, so this is not a typical build. That's good to know. But let's not downplay it. You never know when it comes to these kind of decks. It's still an Arceus deck, regardless of how it's typically built. They still got a Zard ready to go. And also, oh, by God, weakness. That's why. Here's your evidence. Here is your evidence that they genuinely evaluate the deck you're playing before you get into it. Because I've been matched up against a fire deck that is well out of my, what I believe is to be my elo. Although, I could be wrong. As always, right? Your brother could be wrong. Let's go for the Crobat to see what we get first. Before I evolve that Milotic, I don't want to evolve it and then have it just get KO'd. It's pointless. It's good to have you down. Is it? Is it though? Is it really? Is it a good idea? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to scoop up the Feebas and just give him the Manaphy. You know, I'm not gonna bench my Berserker because there's no need to. We're just gonna pass. Yeah, no energy, nothing. That sucks. That does suck. No, you know, there's cards you can play in a set like Battle VIP Pass because it technically does serve you well as well. Because like having a Battle VIP Pass in hand isn't that bad because it's additional damage, right? So if you've got a big chunky hand, you know, the VIP passes aren't gonna hurt as much. Although obviously sometimes you don't want that. So it's a bit of a, you know, hit or miss when it comes to the VIP pass. So I did consider it, but I thought, you know what, we're just going to really go streamline, quick balls, levels, ultras. Sorry, incenses, should I say. That was the idea. Right, we can evolve to a Crobat at least, and if we've... I'd like to find a Diancie. You know, if we could just big up the big hands enough just to get us to survive. But I can't lie, that's a very daunting board. Yeah, we've lost this game, I'm afraid. But I'll play it just to see how it pans out. You know, it's a bit of a shame. But the game's the game. Right, I'm actually going to preemptively play these. Right? It's a thin deck. Thin out deck. Just get a bunch of Golbats. It's fine, they can't Marnie us anyway, so we can preemptively play these cards. Give me something worthwhile, please. An Avery or something. Okay, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but we're going to have to lose a bloody Crobat here. And for what? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't see a win here, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm putting that down. It doesn't matter, they hit me for bloody weakness. We had 2 fantastic games, and then obviously, you know what I mean. It is what it is. It's fine. I'll still post a ting. You know what I mean. Sometimes you got to show the weakness as much as the strengths. You know. I think it gives it its true depth, so to speak. And it's not me trying to back up the deck. Obviously, it's weakness and stuff like that. But you know, you never know. We could have a miraculous win. We could just suddenly pop off. Suddenly pop off. Can you see the faith is incredible? I've got 5 cards in hand. Oh, just... I need to stop, bro. I'll do this. Alright, get out of it. And I've just done it there, see? And I always end up hitting something. First it was the desk. Then it was my nether regions, which did hurt. And then I just hit the mic. I stopped doing that. I won't though, will I? Yes. Yeah. It's not looking good, Brev. I think we'll take it. Do you know what? We take it. We take it. We take it. We got the great start. That was a bit of a... Oh. How'd you get here? Okay, here we are with the deck rating system. You can see the stuff that I have put in here. We have a damage potential of 10. We hit 360 damage. You don't need any more. Obviously, the damage potential is technically limitless. It's how many cards you get in your hand. There's no cap. No cap. That was so cringe. Anyway, yeah, it's technically limitless, and it can achieve those higher numbers as we've seen. So it's definitely got a 10. The timed damage potential, though, is a 4. It's very, very, very dependent on your board setup and how you get there. Often you start off small and you build and you build, so it's a late game high damage deck. So the time to damage potential is quite low, in my opinion. I feel like I'm being a bit harsh on here with a 4. Maybe a 5 or a 6 would be okay, but yeah, it can, you know, if you've got a bricked hand, you're just struggling, mate, and it's going to take ages to get where you want to go. So if you've got a great hand, then it's quicker. So it's a bit of hit or miss when it comes to it. So I've given it a 4 there. Damage maintenance a 9. Obviously, if you've got the Milotic out, and once you have that big hand, your damage is just great regardless. So the maintenance is fantastic. It's just getting there, right? Search potential of 8. Being able to just, again, draw big hands, Crobats and stuff is lovely. Obviously, you can't guarantee cards like an Inteleon engine, and it is dependent on the Crobat. But an 8. I give it a solid 8. It's okay. You can find you the cards you need to find when you do, and if you play correctly and well, odds are you're going to find what you need to find. Counter ability, giving it a 4. It does have some things going for it. It doesn't really get hit by relevant weakness, even though we saw that little cheeky Charizard game in there. I just wanted to show that, you know, there is still cards out there that can do it. There is the Inteleon Charizard, which is going to have a field day with you when it comes to bringing that Charizard in the late game. And that does go into counter ability. Its single prize matchup is tough, man. It's tough. Because obviously you want to take the big KOs on the VSTARS and the VMAXs and the Vs. Single prizes, you don't really have a great time, unfortunately. So that's why the counter ability is quite low. It does hit Kieran for weakness, which puts it up a bit. As I said, Manaphy and, you know, Cape of Toughness and stuff like that, giving it the extra HP on our end. Being able to deal with that. The retreat is nice as well. So it's, you know, these are additional factors that would go into a counter ability tab. So it has a few things going for it, but single prize is really, really bad. And it doesn't hit anything too relevant, and nothing too relevant hits it, apart from that Charizard and Inteleon. And bearing in mind, the Comfy deck also plays Charizard, towards list at least, which won Peoria. So, yeah, Peoria, we're not going to do that. So, yeah, it does bring it down. HP prices, it's got to be a 3. I feel like I'm being a bit harsh, maybe. But maybe I am a bit harsh. Maybe that should be a 4. But it's low HP. If you don't get a cape down, you know, so many decks just want to KO Vs anyway, so you got to bear that in mind. So it's an overall 38. It's not the best deck, but when it takes off, as we saw. So it's a deck, it's a ladder deck. It's one to have fun with, really try and mess around with. I do like the concept though. I might lean into it in the future a bit more into Diancie. It might be a good idea to sit there and, like, you know, try and get a few Diancies in there, let it get KO'd, and just build your hand, and then come in late game with massive KOs. Similar to what a Charizard would do, or a Galarian Moltres would do, right? It's just coming in late game with massive damage, which is what Perrserker can do. The only thing is it's a 2-prizer. But, you know, maybe that's where you should go with it instead of trying to, you know, just be turbo with it, so to speak. Maybe give away a few prizes first to build up, and then you pop off. So that might be a better way to go strategically. But regardless, we saw the deck work. We saw it do what it needed to do. It even took down an Arceus Pika. Granted, it wasn't the best played, but, you know, it's fun at the end of the day. So yeah, definitely leave a like if you did enjoy. Please hit subscribe for more, and I'll leave you with this one tomorrow. We got another wacky deck coming, so stay tuned. Take care of yourself, most importantly though, and peace. PokéXWord is a Pokemon puzzle website where you can go and complete Pokemon crosswords and the newly launched Guess That Pokemon. So if you definitely are interested in having some fun on your downtime and you want to improve your Pokemon knowledge, check out PokéXWord. Link in the description down below. Thanks again for them for sponsoring, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.